Hello, garden friend. I went shopping at the Dollar Tree for affordable garden supplies. Let's see what I got. Welcome to Finding Joy in the Garden. And stick around to the end because I will be showing you 2 items I bought from the Dollar Tree a year ago that I still use in my garden to this day. Let's start with containers or planters. First up is this hanging basket, $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. And I have bought this in the past. I still have 2 in my garden and I love them. Now I didn't find the cord that goes inside so you can plant it, but this is the hanging basket and it hangs just like that. I will figure out a way to use it without the inside. I have planted thyme in this. I've planted petunias in it. They are very beautiful. Now, I don't know how long they last. The ones I have are rusting. So I've had them, some of them for 2 years and they're beginning to rust. But it's a very beautiful hanging basket. I got 4 of these. Next up, a self-watering container. And this is the black one. They have the black, they have the gray, and I believe the orange one. And this is where you water from. And it keeps a bit of water in here for the plants. So I wanted to give you a good view of it. $1.25. My plan for this is probably to plant some herbs, but I may change my mind and just put some flowers in here, a little compact flower, maybe a cosmo, I'm not sure, but I think I may do flowers. Maybe some flowers and some herbs. I got 2 of these. I also got a watering can, and you may be beginning to see a theme. I like grays and blacks, dark colors and greens are my thing. So this watering can, I like that it's not like the regular watering cans that have the little holes at the top. And this, I can direct the water in my garden to a specific plant. So I got one of these. It's quite deep. The plastic does feel pretty sturdy. It doesn't feel very flimsy, so I can't squeeze it this way. So I think this will last in the garden. And while these are not technically containers, I do use them in the garden to protect my plants. So if I had a small plant that I think my friendly neighborhood rabbits might eat, I would just simply cover the plant with this. Sometimes I'll put a little stick through here into the soil to hold it so it doesn't move around and it's not blown about by the wind. And I also use these in containers. So let's pretend this is a container, a deeper one, and I would just cover the plant like that in the container. So many uses in the garden. I will be doing a video showing the plans I have for this one. I have a plan to build up my garden soil using this. So subscribe so you can see that video. But these are in the office supply section usually, and they are great in the garden. This is a rolling plant tray. I got some of these last year and I put my containers in this and they can roll because they have these little wheels at the bottom. So you can move your plants around easier in the garden. So there is a rolling plants tray. It's quite sturdy. I haven't had any issue with the ones I bought. This is black, but I have a green one in my garden. So a rolling plant tray, $1.25. Next up is the famous stackable planter. And I'll show you how it stacks. I use these to plant strawberries, and I've also planted little micro tomatoes at the top. This is it all stacked up. So they stack up together like so. There's this little interlocking areas here. And the depth is okay. You can plant some flowers in here, little green beans, bush beans, micro tomatoes, and strawberries. And I got 4 of these. Now, the container I was most excited about getting from the Dollar Tree this year was this one, which I believe is new to the Dollar Tree. Look at this. It has a handle, so let me get one of them out so you can see it. But it has a handle that you can hang on a trellis. It looks like a little spoon for soups or something. But look at it, look at this. I haven't seen this on any other container that they sell, but see, that's the hole at the bottom. You don't have to make your own holes. And it comes with a plug that you can take off and put back in. So if you want to keep some water in there, you can plug it back in. Otherwise, you can take it off and let it drain. That is so cool. I just appreciate not having to drill holes. That's what I like. But there you go. And of course, I got the gray because did I mention some kind of theme with me? But I also got the black, which is this one here. Moving on to decor pieces, I got this little fence. And I have never used this before, so I don't know how this will hold up, but I got a few of these to fence in a little area where I have a flower garden. And it's pretty, I just don't know how sturdy it will be. It feels solid, but we will see, won't we? Then I got this little garden stake, which says welcome, and I just love it because it's in the shape of a bicycle. It's bright and pretty. I don't know how long the color will last, but as long as it does, I would love to have this in my garden. So it says welcome. Right there. Little flowers. See? Great detail. I also bought this metal spinner. I've actually never used a spinner in my garden, but this year I'm trying to up the decor in my garden just for some more joy. Why not? And this really spoke to me. I love the color. I love it looks like little brass and it looks brushed. So I like this metal spinner. I'm not sure where exactly in the garden I'll be putting it, but she shall be featured. Metal spinner. Now this was $5. Most of the other things are $1.25, but this is $5. Now this decor piece, isn't she pretty? She's gorgeous and I really like her, but my husband actually pointed out it looks like my picture on my channel. So that makes it extra special to me, but it says welcome. It has a little bee and then a little flower. That's gorgeous. So welcome to Finding Joy in the Garden. Now onto some lighting options. I got this solar lantern. It's a little gray, if you will. And I have bought one of these last year. It was black, looked similar to this one. And it held up quite nicely in the garden. So I was fine with picking up another one. And this one is $5. Solar lantern. But the one I was most excited about was this one here. This is another solar lantern. You can see the solar panel right there. And I think she is beautiful. Looks like artwork to me. If you've ever bought this, I'm not sure if it's new to the Dollar Tree or not, but if you've bought this in the past, could you please let me know how it held up in your garden? Just leave me a comment. And this one was $5 as well. And because she was so pretty, I made her a pair. So I bought two of these. I got garden gloves because I run through these like crazy. I used these last year and they worked for half a season. So garden gloves. I got this serrated pruning chair, and these I find don't last that long, but it may just be me. This spring tends to just go flying. But I couldn't resist it. I was going to try this one. I haven't bought this one before, the serrated pruning chair. So we'll give this a try in the garden. This was $1.25. Moving on to seeds, which I think are one of the most underrated things you can get from the Dollar Tree. This is a Cosmo. I got the Sensation Mixed Colors and the Bright Lights Cosmos. So there they are together. I got some more Alyssum Carpet of Snow. I grew this last year and it was glorious. I got some peas, the Alaska pea. I'm not even certain if this is a shelling pea or not, but I got some peas. The long, thin cayenne pepper. The Genovese basil. And the Serrano chili pepper. Now these were all four for $1.25. get your seeds from Dollar Tree. Now, honorary mention of things that I bought last year and used in my garden and loved. This is a garden cloche. I bought this last year, and I think I bought maybe 6 or 7. Only one of them, this little thing that moves and covers the holes, came off, but otherwise these held up so well in the garden. I covered, sorry that was loud. I use them to cover plants when I plant them a little bit too early, and then I'll just cover them in the garden so that they have a little mini greenhouse to keep them warm until it's warm enough for them to grow comfortably. Now it has a little hole here, so I would just usually put a stick in here. You can also use a little garden pin to hold it into the soil so it doesn't go flying in the wind, but they are very helpful. So these, I would definitely say, if you were thinking about buying them and you weren't sure, these for sure work well in the garden. And also this garden trowel, you can see it's dirty. I have left this in my garden in the sun, in the rain, and it survived. So it's been out there for a year. It's very sturdy. It's really solid metal. So if you are looking for a garden tool like a garden trowel, I do recommend this. Look, I got soil everywhere. I do recommend this one. It has worked very well. If you liked this video or found it helpful in any way, pretty please take a second to like the video. Thank you so much for joining me in the garden in my home today for this Dollar Tree haul. If you're interested in watching the video of me shopping in Dollar Tree and showing you all the things that they have there for the garden, you can click on this video. Or if you would like to see seed hauls from other companies, click here. And until next time, may you always find joy in your garden and your life. Bye, garden friend.